What's up, guys? So today's video is going to be all about how my snakes responded to my old rack system opposed to my new ARS rack system. He's been drinking all day, guys. I apologize. We're going to have to deal with him for the video. What's going on, guys? So I'm Baker and this is Blue Line Morphs. If you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, comment, and share. We are a new ball python breeding channel. We try to do videos. We're doing videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturdays. If you also have Instagram, hit me up on there, blue_line_morphs. I post on there daily. You can DM me on there. I post my story daily. I try to respond to everybody there. It's really interactive on the Instagram platform. Just like the introduction said, oh, one more thing, guys. I'm going to be doing a giveaway for one of my first clutch there with the white diamond and my banana pie. I have 6 good eggs in there. I'm going to let somebody pick one of the eggs. Stay tuned for that. I'll probably be announcing that within the next week or so. I'm going to ship the snake out to you completely free. It's a free snake, so who doesn't like a free snake, right? That being said, today's video, as everybody knows, if you keep track of Blue Line Morphs, I did purchase the ARS rack from Rob. This is where all my snakes moved into. So I have footage of how my snakes responded to my old Sea Serpent rack, which is the older version of it, but it's fairly new. The 5-quart, the 5-tub system with, I think, 28 or 32 quarts. They are clear tubs opposed to the gray tubs. So first I'm going to show you how my snakes were in the tubs of my old Sea Serpent rack, which actually this thing is standing on top of. I'm going to talk to you a little bit. Then we're going to go back and we're going to show you how my snakes responded to that tub right there. So stay tuned for that. So just like I said in the introduction, I'm going to open up all my tubs and show you my snakes, my current setup, which you guys have seen, and my rack tours and so forth and so on. And I just want to show you their reaction. Because I did notice with Rob's snakes in his ARS tank and his tubs, the snakes reacted a whole lot different. Could be the cocoa, could be the tubs, the clear tub, opposed to the gray tubs. So I'm just going to open it up, and you're just going to see their reaction on how they do react individual snakes. And then we'll take a look at how they react in the ARS tubs in a couple weeks, or in a week or so. So this, of course, is Big Mama. She should be laying, but I don't really know what she's doing. She is big. This is kind of small for her, but really doesn't react all that much. This is going to be my normal pied. All right, now they do have the hides in here, but even so, it looks like she's actually in shed. Her skin's coming off on her head, so that's good. But even so, very minimal reaction. Snakes, all of Rob's snakes seem to want to bite me right away. And honestly, I'd rather that reaction just because I know then, you know what, they're feeling pretty good. This is my white diamond, the Russo on Russo. She should be laying any day now also. She's been nesting by kicking up these the newspaper. And she's just trying to get closer to that heat source right there. I'm really excited to get them in better tubs. I'm really excited to get them better heat source and on better substrate. I do love the newspaper. It is convenient for me. However, I do feel that for to benefit the snakes, it'd be better off on the cocoa or at least aspen or something else. So we are switching over to cocoa. But even that, I know she's going to lay soon, so there is no reaction. But there's literally zero reaction right there, guys. Normally the tub just got cleaned, by the way. She destroyed that. Here is my banana pie male. I'll pop this tub up quick. Even so, like, if you look, they kind of just placid, right? He just sits there. Again, I noticed on Rob's tubs and Rob's snakes, there's snakes that come out to greet him a little more. And they seem a little more interactive, and they seem like they're responding better. Here is my possible super pastel Enchi pied. Even her, she's a little more sassy, not being held all that much. Minimal reaction there, guys, right? Even pulling a hide off, you think they would react a little better, but I got nothing. I don't know. I like the rack, but I really feel like one of the leftovers. Too cute, right, guys? Way too cute. I feel so guilty. It is what it is. This is my freak, the banana Enchi butter pastel possible fire female. She is nasty, a little more sassy, but even her, look, no reaction. Almost no reaction, guys. I don't understand it. All Rob snakes, all 27 of the snakes in the ARS rack. But let's get this over. I'm done talking about this. Let's get this over done quick so I can show you how they react to the ARS. Yeah, a little more reaction to that guy. Minimal reaction. Minimal reaction. No reaction. Not even moving. That's interesting, huh? I don't know. So ultimately, guys, you saw how all my snakes reacted. I'm going to give it about a week or so, and we're going to see how they react when I open up the ARS tubs. All right, let's flash forward over to there. All right, guys, so that tub I've used for the last 8 months. I was at an expo in White Plains. I was able to pick it up for like $190. Then I had to buy the heat tape. Then I had to buy the cheap thermostat. They do have clear tubs. Now, obviously, I do know I could buy gray tubs for that. However, I've been using clear tubs. So just like you, I thought it'd be better because I get a little bit of light through, etc. And they had the hides in them like you saw. But if you noticed, my snakes really didn't seem as active. They didn't seem to respond as well to they didn't seem to respond that well when I opened up the tubs to check them out, to feed them. Even though some of my feeding videos, if you guys noticed, they're a little more relaxed, a little more chilling out, and I really wanted more response out of them. So I don't know if that's due to the rack system, the humidity system, the heat, or it could be due to the clear tubs that I'm using. I have been using these tubs right here, which are clear, so it does let a lot of light through. So they could have something to do with it. But if you notice, they just seem like they were just chilling. Where I have watched a lot of other ball python videos where they seem a little more active when you open those tubs. So this next clip that you're going to see is my snakes. Now that video was taken about a week and a half ago, right when I switched them over. Now my snakes have been in this tub for about a little bit over a week now, so they're not just in there where, like, you know, oh, you open the tub up, of course they're going to be active. That's not the case. They've been in there for a little bit now. They had their first meal in these tubs, so they're not hungry because they did eat a couple days ago. I guess, you know, snakes are always hungry. But so check this footage out. This I just took tonight, which is, I don't know, Tuesday night. Check out how they responded. They seem to be a little better. So check this out. Alright guys, so I'm just going to take a look at all my tubs real quick. Now you watched that other video of me pulling the tubs out, my clear tubs, and actually this rack right here. And just the way the snakes were kind of more lethargic, they were kind of hanging out. But here you go. Let's see the different reaction to ARS tubs. Alright, so there's my normal pie girl. Much more alert, I feel like, much more ready to go, more an aggressive stance, like, seems a little more secure. Luna just laid. Again, good to go, kind of hanging out, but a little more alert, a little more attentive, right in the front of the tub. Big Mama's always really lax, so let's see how she's doing. Yeah, she just had a pre-lay shed, I'm pretty sure. Yes, I know the tub's a little too small for her. I'm going to be upgrading her, but I think she's growing me some eggs, so we'll see. She's just under 4,000 grams now. She did lose a lot of weight, so I didn't expect her to be that attentive, to be honest with you. Let's check out my banana pied, and he's good to go too, guys. So far, all the snakes seem like they're responding a lot better. This girl right here, my lesser pastel pied girl, she hasn't eaten in about 3 months, and she took it on for a African sulfur the other day. So I don't know how. Yeah, she's digesting on that heat strip a little bit. I kind of expected that, to be honest. This girl's the one. This is my banana enchi butter pastel, and yeah, again, she's a little more active, a little more responsive, I would say, to just me being in the tub, opposed to. And she's hissing at me. Perfect. Good. I want to see a little feisty. I like it. I like it. Oh, look. I don't know if I caught that on camera, but she's good to go, too. As soon as the camera comes open, the tub comes open, my pastel enchi pie girl is good to go. Much more active, much more responsive to these tubs so far. And, of course, my Coral Glow Black Pastel Trick Mojave male is right in the front, good to go, ready to go. So, there you have it. Those are my 8 snakes. We can take a look at some of Rob's snakes, the way his snakes respond. Take a look at his Desert Ghost. Even his snakes always seem like they're ready to go. I just feel like they respond so much better being... Look at that. I just feel like they respond so much better to being in these tubs opposed to my other rack. Oh, this guy's only in the back just hanging out. But there you have it. Look, Clown's ready to go. I really feel like with these... Right? I really feel like with these ARS... racks, they just hold the heat. He's really in the back. It looks like he's going to the shed, actually. But yeah, better response from my snakes being in this ARS rack so far, guys. Alright, guys, so if you noticed that they did seem a lot more active and responsive to me, okay? Now, there's a few reasons why I think this. Now, I'm going to do a complete review of the ARS rack system, and know, like Rob likes to point it out, I didn't actually build it myself, so I can't tell you how it's built. But with that being said, who's the dumb one, right? Anyway, they all like to poke fun at me. By the way, Mike Redline, thanks for that NYPD shirt. You're the best. Thanks for supporting us. You know, you're a second responder. Anyway, so now I was using my Sea Serpent rack, which you guys have seen in some of my videos. Now, I understand the heat tape on is only about this big, and the ARS rack does have, I think, the 6-inch insulated heat panels, I guess you'd call them, in the back. So I think there's a few reasons why I'm getting this response. I think it's the clear tubs let a lot of light in, even if they had hides in there. They don't feel as secure. I do think the heat has something to do with it. I think in here, they can, the bigger snakes can actually get in the heat better. Now, you did notice Big Mama just kind of hangs out. I think she's going to lay in the next 3 to 4 weeks. That's why. And yes, I know the tub's a little small for her. She's going to get her own 70 tub. So move on from that. I'm going to have a level for my bigger snakes, especially Big Mama. She deserves it. I'm always going to keep that snake. I love her. Anyway, so these snakes responded a lot better. I think it's, again, I think the gray tubs have a lot to do with it. Essentially, it's a giant hide. I think they feel super secure. So now on top of the ARS rack, they do have little holes in it, and I think it allows a certain amount of light to get through. So in all honesty, guys, the ARS rack, my snakes seem a lot happy. They are on cocoa opposed to the paper. I do understand that. They may have something to do with it. But with all that combined, my snakes seem a lot happier and a lot more responsive in the ARS rack, the gray tubs, and on the cocoa. Why that could be, again, a few factors. I think it has a lot to do with the heat and just them feeling secure. So even if you have a sea serpent rack, I did like my sea serpent rack. I love my sea serpent rack. Joey Bats is getting this one. Maybe we look for gray tubs. I think that would help exponentially. Overall, though, I'm very happy with how my snakes responded to the ARS rack opposed to my sea serpent racks. The gray tubs opposed to my clear tubs. So as always, guys, quick little video just to show you, kind of keep you updated with my rack system. I always appreciate it. I'm going to probably drop it on Friday, a video of my reptile room in its entirety. Have some time lapse for you, us drinking beer, hanging out, talking, as always. So as usual, guys, I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share. Be safe, guys. Always remember, watch the 6.